Yeah, Chetty, the latest information what we are receiving on India Today is that an SIT has been formed in this particular incident to investigate this whole issue. But how much fruitful it will be very important to see. Let me tell you that 5-member committee has been formed. The SIT has been formed to investigate particular case. One IS officer of municipal administration, second chief engineer to check the quality control, third to check the structural engineer, fourth to check the secretary. He's the secretary of road and building construction, and fifth is the IG CID crime who will be part of this particular committee. So let me tell you, the SIT has been formed. The 5-member committee has been formed to investigate particular case. And let me tell you, Chetty, this is not the first time that such SIT has been formed. During the Hooch tragedy also, where over 50 people had died, that time also an SIT was formed, but nothing happened after that. Similarly, now an SIT has been formed to investigate this particular whole case. It will be very important to see that who the SIT finds the responsibility, who actually is the responsibility for so many deaths. And just the big question which we are asking on India Today, that just 5 days after reopening this suspension bridge, how come it got collapsed? And if it was overcrowded, why there were no officials to stop people from going through this particular suspension bridge?
Saurabh, do we have information about who the contractor was, who the engineer was, who the certifier was, and who were involved in the corporation for this clearance?
Well, Chetty, let me tell you that one trust, the name of the trust is Oreva. This particular trust was given the responsibility to actually renovate this particular suspension bridge, the cable bridge. The information which I am receiving right now is that 7 months back, this particular suspension bridge was taken to renovate. For that particular 7 months, this suspension bridge was completely shut down. As we have Ram Jhula and Lakshman Jhula in Uttarakhand, similarly in Morbi, this particular suspension bridge is said as a Lakshman Jhula of Morbi. So this is a very historic suspension bridge of Morbi, a very big tourist attraction for the people. So for last 7 months, let me tell you, the Oreva company was given the contract to renovate this particular bridge. They took over 7 months and the cost of over 2 crores. Chetty, this is big thing. For 7 months, they renovate this particular bridge with over costing of over 2 crores. And on the Gujarati New Year, just 5 days before this particular incident, this particular suspension bridge was thrown open for people to take from one place to another, from one corner to another. So how come just in 5 days this whole suspension bridge collapsed? This is the big question which the Gujarat government needs to answer. Now the SIT has been formed. There are the IS officials, there are the IG crime and the other engineers who are involved in this particular incident. They need to answer, they need to check the responsibility. Who is responsible for so many deaths which have taken place in Morbi?
You know, I'm seeing a lot of tweets that are coming in saying that find out the people who have possibly taken lives of several people in Morbi today, because there were some people who were trying to hold on to the ropes as well. But I just have to say one thing. A bridge cannot just collapse with someone tampering with it like that, especially at the common man. I believe we've got somebody joining us on this broadcast. DG NDRF joins us on the phone line right now. Sir, very good evening. At the moment, 60 is the death toll that a minister from Gujarat has confirmed. What do the rescue operations look like, and any chance of, you know, there being more casualties, any chance of more people getting rescued? Because at the moment, it looks like a catastrophe.
Good evening. Yes, it's a very sad incident. NDRF teams have left quite a while back from Gandhinagar and from Baroda, which are our locations in Gujarat. They are still en route and yet to reach, but we are in touch with the state administration, chief secretary, DG, etc. And the state disaster response force contingent from Gondal, which was closer to Morbi, has already reached there. They are involved in the rescue operation. And as soon as my teams reach, we have all the wherewithal, equipment, lights, etc. to operate during night as well. So we will join that task, and I'm sure we should be able to save more lives.
Well, I just hope and I pray that you can, and your team is doing a fabulous job, I believe, in saving the lives. So, what do the chances look like? Are there many people who have drowned in this? What is your sense? What are you picking up, sir?
I would not be able to comment on that since my officers are yet to reach that place and give me a report on the situation there. I'm sure that once we reach there, we should be able to contribute more.
Yes, and so how many member team have you deployed right now to save these lives?
So each team has about 30 personnel with 4 boats. So about 12 boats and about 100 people are en route. And we are preparing more teams to send them so that as soon as the teams keep getting ready, we will keep dispatching them so that we have adequate strength there.
Right. And do you require any more help from the Gujarat government, or you're getting all the possible assistance that you require? Because all the ones who are rescuing, you were rescuing them and taking them to the hospital as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, Gujarat government and we are working as one team. We are in touch with them. We are also getting some facilitation piloting on the road so that our teams can go quicker, faster and reach there earlier. So coordination is absolutely good.